Thank you very much. Welcome from my side as well. Today, I would like to give an update about our new planning and consolidation solution as part of BW for HANA. As you probably know, in 2016, we have shipped BW for HANA as our new strategic data warehousing platform as part of our SAP family. And now we are able to provide a planning and consolidation solution on top of this strategic business warehouse solution as well. Today I'll give you an update of our current status of the product. We will have a look to the future, and we from SAP side can change our ideas or strategy. From the agenda point of view, here you can see what I have prepared for you. In the first chapter, I will start a little bit about discussions around planning in general. I will give you some feedback from the market, and then next step, I will introduce our new solution with new functionality. We will have a look to the architecture. I will explain on a 10,000 feet view how you can move from still existing BPC planning applications to our new BPC 11 application, and at the end we will have a look on our planned roadmap. We will start with two messages which will give you the feedback. What is the view in the market regarding performance management, and 60% of the CIOs mentioned that the biggest impact which they can deliver in the value of the organization is the contribution into performance and growth. The second message which I want to share with you is that the finance leaders now today they know that they should stop discussions about if they want to support here any digital transformations or not. I guess the question today is how they can support this digital transformation, and the speed, I guess, is very important. If we are talking with customers, we get very often the feedback or the impression that many customers are thinking about to invest now here in the digital transformation. In our case here, they invest or they have planned huge investments in the area of enterprise performance management. And here you have a diagram from Gartner, and they have asked our customers or customers in general where do they see the biggest investments today and in the future. And as you can see here in this red box, budgeting, planning and forecasting, performance measurement, financial reporting and consolidation are very important. And from my view, my personal opinion, I see here huge investments in data warehousing solutions. If we are talking with customers, and with respect to this discussion about big data volumes, data lake, etc., I guess data warehousing solutions get more and more important for planning solution as well. And so I see here a lot of activities in the market that our customers will bring. They stand alone planning solutions on top of a common platform. So, if we are talking about customers, about their current situations regarding EPM, enterprise performance management tools, here you can see there's much room for improvements, and I guess we will help our customers to go here to be ready for the future regarding the digital transformation. Here you can see three big pillars. What is important if they will bring their finance or non-finance planning applications as well to the future. They need to create new business models. I guess the point deliver live insight into business is more and more important as in the past. Today it's not a problem to get or to collect big data volumes in a company. The question is, how can I bring this information very fast into action? Increase efficiency and ensure compliance. Here I see an important point as well. If we are talking with customers, we know they have different planning solutions implemented in their planning landscape. At the end of the day, they have the problem that they are not able to bring in all informations together. And we, from SAP side, we have here an EPM solutions portfolio, and here you can close the cycle between strategy and plan, analyze and optimize, and close and disclosure. And if we start the strategy or the plan, then we can use here, for example, I will not read all tools on the slide, but Digital Boardroom, our strategy management, BPC analysis, and SAP Analytics Cloud. This is our tool family. And with the help of this tool family, you can start very easy and very powerful to create a strategy for your company, and you can start here, or you can plan your complete company with the help of these tools. And the next step we have we can use the same or similar portfolio for analyze and optimize. I guess after we have defined the strategy, if we have created the plan values, for example, then we need to analyze our actuals, and here we need powerful tools. We need tools which are in memory enabled, and so we are able to analyze the data, and we can optimize this information, and then at the end of the cycle we're able to close and disclose our financial statements, financial books, and so on. And as I already mentioned, we from SAP side, we have here a very powerful solution, and we need to check with customers what kind of this solution of every solution supports his business in the best way. From the definition point of view, I guess if this is my impression, if you're talking with customers, every customer, all customers, we have such maybe in 70% a common view on the topic planning, but there are so much customer-specific things that I guess, okay, planning is a very heterogeneous topic. And before we start here with the introduction of our tool, I would like to have a look here on a definition of planning, and so I guess it's different advantages of BPC 11 will be more clear. The planning is a process. That means we need a tool, and status and tracking system, and workflow. There are multiple user groups involved in our planning application. That means from the administrator point of view, there is a business user, there is an admin user, there's a power user, whatever. From the business point of view, there are HR user, and finance user, and so on. Also different departments are involved in these groups, in this planning application or in the planning cycle. And to do this reason, we get many heterogeneous requirements here. So we have different types of planning. That means we have an optimistic plan, a pessimistic plan, and so on. We have the relationship to forecasting, and I guess this is a very important point. Everybody is talking about forecasting, but if I will get a very good result from my forecasting algorithms and so on, I need the best actual information, the best quality regarding my actuals, which I can be able to provide in my company. And this is the next big advantage of our solution. We are sitting on top of an BW warehouse, and actuals are still there in the best quality. Okay, planning combines forecasting and the preparation of scenarios. Very important. You can play a little bit around without a huge effort. You can create only new scenarios, optimistic, pessimistic, whatever. And planning is like a map, and I guess this is very important. We need to collect all different planning applications. And if we have a look on the current situation in the market, many customers are using the spreadsheet planning, decoupled spreadsheets for their planning purposes. And everybody knows the big advantage of Microsoft Excel is the flexibility regarding updating the planning application, the creation of new key figures, as measures or dimensions. They can create a new end user on the fly, whatever. This in combination are prominent advantages of Microsoft Excel. By the end of the day, and that's we can read here on the right hand side, many customers have problems and challenges at the end of their planning cycle to bring all information together. A plan consolidation, also a consolidation of their plan values is not possible. And in general, depends on the starting point. Know what is there around, and so we are not able to check maybe such a 100 feet view to our bubble. Then we see, okay, there is a relationship, and this bubble is only a sequence of a huge picture, and from 1,000 feet view we see, okay, this is our SAP logo, and this was only here a small icon of the whole logo. And so I guess you can very easy to understand the whole range of planning applications which we find on customer side. We have standalone planning applications, completely decoupled. Every planning application has its own security concept, master data concept, and so on. You can compare this very well with the Excel-based planning application with all challenges. Then in the next step, we have a smooth integration. Here we have a sales plan, we have a supply chain, and we have here our financial statement planning. And at the end of the day, and I guess this is so the big picture which we can have here regarding planning applications, deep integrated planning applications from the strategical point of view to the execution, and from the sales point of view in this example to the financial statement. And the idea is, and this is what we can support, this is the big advantage of our BPC 11 solution. With the help of the BW4 foundation, we are able to develop all these different planning applications on top of one common platform, with one common security concept, with one common metadata concept, and with the help of the power of SAP HANA, we are able to simulate the complete platform. For example, we could change any sales figures here in the sales plan, and then we will see in real time here the results set in the balance sheet or in the profit and loss plan, for example. And I know any customers which are thinking about to implement such planning platforms, and they have started with BPC last year. In addition to this, they have now such a planning officer in his company. This people is responsible for, is a kind of planning architect, and he should have a view on this common planning platform. And at the end of the day, they will have a lot of, or they expect a lot of synergies between this planning platform. And I'm mentioned, we from SAP side have here the best tool to support this approach. Again, if you are talking about planning applications, we can differentiate the world in two big boxes. On the left-hand side, we have our integrated planning application with a common platform, reuse of information, common security concept. On the right-hand side, we have our spreadsheet planning. This advantages of the flexibility, freedom for end user, But the disadvantage is, for example, decouple information from other application and so on. And now this is I guess the biggest, one of the biggest advantages which we are able to provide BPC 11. We are able to provide to support both kind of planning applications. With the help of BPC, you can implement standalone planning solutions, and you can integrate you can develop a planning platform. And the question which we need to figure and the answer of this question which we can which we are able to solve doing a proof of concept, for example, how many flexibility do you want to share with the business? For example, the business can create a query, the business can create his own planning application. On the other hand side, the business can create only new master data on the fly, whatever. The question where is the best point between flexibility and integration depends on the requirements on our customers. And here you can see the history which we have in planning applications as part of our SAP family. On the left-hand side, you see the spreadsheet planning, very flexible. The ERP planning, very integrated. With BWIP and BWIP planning applications kit, we was all able to build a bridge between ERP and spreadsheet, and now with BPC 11, which contains two different planning models, standard and embedded, we are able to build here really a bridge between flexibility and integration. And I guess this is a unique selling point. With the help of this approach, our customers are able, as I already mentioned, our customers are able to support all different kind of planning applications. Okay. I guess the week before last week we have announced in the context of our Financial Insider Conference in Amsterdam our new BPC 11 planning application, the SAP BPC 11 version for SAP BW for HANA, our next generation of planning and consolidation application as part of BW. The scope of this release is the deeper integration in SAP Analytics Cloud. The scope of this tool is we are now able to offer a planning solution on top of BW, consolidation solution on top of BW as well. We have a new UX client. That means we have a new web admin client for the business user, and web services in general. Here, the Amazon Web Service should be part of this tool as well. From the history point of view, we have a easy roadmap. We have started in 2007 with the acquisition of OutlookSoft. Then we have redeveloped this tool on the NetWeaver stack. Then we have in 2011 BWIP pack is coming into the game, and in 2014 we have shipped BPC 1 the version for SAP NetWeaver standard and embedded model for the first time. And now we have the next generation. At the start, our strategic planning solution is SAP BW for HANA. And the new name is SAP BPC 11. With the help of this planning and consolidation application, we are able to solve mission critical business processes. We are able to support planning processes, consolidation processes, forecasting, and at the end, financial reporting and analysis processes. And this, I guess, is an additional advantage regarding our other tools in the market. One tool for supporting all critical business processes, one tool for planning, and the simplification is the main goal, or it's one main goal of our BPC 11 product. Simplicity means one tool for planning and consolidation, and the BWIP and planning applications PAC model is the foundation for SAP BPC. The openness is coming, the advantages of the openness are coming from the cloud integration, or that we are able to bring third-party data stores into BPC, leverage big data yeah, big data is a very prominent topic on customer side. And as I already mentioned, it's easy to collect big data volumes, but it is a challenge to bring this data in action. And with a combination of BPC 11, SAP BW for HANA, and SAP HANA, I guess we are able, yeah, to support this requirement in the best way, and so we are able to support here business requirements with the best applications in the market. We have invested in modern interfaces. I guess in the past everybody mentioned, okay, SAP normally they offer only such a sub GUI style with 2000 gray colors variants, but now we are state of the art with our new homepage. As you can see, new homepage developed for the business user. And with the help of this homepage, they are able to administrate their own planning model. High performance is the key. With the help of SAP HANA, we are able to support big data volumes, and with the combination of BW for HANA, and this is an advantage of our solution. And I guess we do not talking too much about this advantage. Big data in the best quality which we can have in our company as part of BW4 and the combination of SAP HANA. This combination is the best starting point for planning applications. And then we can start on top of this information to create our plan values. Agile, we have, as I already mentioned, we have invested in modern interfaces. We bring more and more calculations down to the HANA box, and we are flexible on-premise or cloud. We offer flexible on-premise or cloud deployments, and here the decision between cloud, private cloud or on-prem depends very strong on the requirements from our customers. HANA predictive algorithms as part of our planning world. We are able to offer flexible what-if simulations, and we have access to enterprise-wide data, master data, and big data with the help of BW4. The integrations, I guess, is a must for SAP products. We are integrated in other SAP solutions. For example, here I guess very prominent is here the integration and S/4HANA. From the agile perspective, as I already mentioned, very often, we can split, we have two huge groups of user involved here in our planning world. On the one hand side, we have the IT and we have the business user. And in the past, planning applications, there was hosted very often from the IT. I guess that makes sense for integrated planning application as part of BW. So we are able to provide a really enterprise-wide and corporate user concepts. We have different roles and privileges. Data application infrastructure is very important. It is not only the question how many data can I load in my system. The question is, from where are coming my data? What is the common sense of this information? And so I need information about databases and application server as well. OLAP structure, ETL setup. This is so the responsible part for the IT department. On the right hand side, we see directly the requirements from the business, and this is so. This comes from over the years. In the past, as I already mentioned, many tools was only part of the IT department, and so now the business, they will have the flexibility. They will build their own applications without a huge IT department. They will create their own users, their own roles and privileges. And it's clear if we are talking here about user roles and privileges for the business user, all this the common security concept is part of our overall BW concept. This is clear. They can create their own hierarchies. Also they can use corporate hierarchies or enterprise-wide hierarchies or their own hierarchies. They can create their own reports. We have a full set of clients. There's an Excel client, Word. We support PowerPoint templates. They can create and modify metrics and measures, and they can load they can trigger their own data load in their own applications. Agile means we have we have Excel, Word, and PowerPoint and web interfaces. And one comment from my side: if you have started in 2005 with the rollout of BWIP, we was one of the I guess we was the one and only software vendor for providing a planning and reporting tool out of the box with one common Excel and web client. Also normally, in the past there was different software vendors with different applications for planning, with different applications for reporting, and it was not state of the art to provide Excel and web, for example, in the same time on the same application. Excel without spreadsheet here means, we have an analysis Excel client in the combination with query or with for BPC standard with our with MDX. We are able to enrich our planning applications with local calculations. Also for BPC 11, and we have started this journey in BPC 10.1. We have combined Excel-likely features and common features which we are provided from the backend here in one common environment. And this is the reason, I guess, Analysis Office is one of the successful interfaces which we have here by SAP, and our end user, they like this Excel environment in combination of the backend functionality. So, in addition to this, we have here, as you can see, on the top, you can see the new web admin client with different graphs and web Excel input sheets. We have here, you can see on the bottom side, you can see our the cloud integration in SAP Analytics Cloud and in SAP Digital Boardroom. And so you can see this is we are working on the combination of on-premise and cloud solutions. The idea should be that we can go directly from on-premise in our cloud solution, and we can go back here. And at the end of the day, we will be able to move data then from on-premise to the cloud and from the cloud to the on-premise solution. And this is, I guess, an important feedback which we get from customer side. If they are using today on-premise solutions, then they will build their satellites around this on-premise solution with the help of a cloud solution. On this slide, we have collected the biggest advantages of our BPC 11 solution on top of BW for HANA. I guess simplified data integration. For SAP, for us, it's really a daily business. But if we are talking with customers regarding planning application, I guess this is one prominent and one important feature of our solution. The data integration ends very often in a nightmare in our customers' landscape. Also they have tons of planning applications implemented with the help of different tools, and at the end of the day, they are not able to bring the information together. Reduce total cost of ownership, single environment, one planning and reporting tool on top of a global data warehouse. And one customer told me they have implemented last year BPC, and they have reduced the time for preparation for a new planning cycle from 3 weeks to 2 hours. Also in the past, they had implemented the Excel spreadsheet here, and it was very expensive, the preparation of a new planning cycle, for example, to update the Excel sheets with hierarchies, new securities, new user, whatever. And now they have reduced this time, the preparation time to 2 hours. Faster time to close. We already have discussed this. Responsiveness is very important. Close the gap between insight and action. The visualization is coming from our BPC clients and analytics cloud client as well. All clients, I guess, are state of the art with a really friendly end user interfaces for web planning applications, with a end user friendly and powerful Excel application with the help of Analysis Office. One tool for planning and consolidation, very important, not only for planning. The higher performance coming from SAP HANA. We are cloud ready and integrated. Our customers are thinking about to implement cloud solutions for satellites or maybe for their common and their corporate planning applications as well. The big advantage from our side is that we are able to provide here the integration, and you can deploy BPC in Amazon Web Services, SAP HANA, or other cloud platforms. Foundation for corporate planning and transformation and innovation. That's what I mentioned. One tool, one common platform for all your corporate planning topics. Azure regarding deploying in the cloud for SAP HANA, Amazon Web Service, Azure or others is one of the biggest advantages of our solution. With the help of this approach, we are able to simplify the hardware landscape. We can accelerate the innovation. Very often we see that our customers are using different releases which are maybe 3, 4, 5 years old. And with help of this approach, we are able to support their business scenarios with the most actual releases. Speed time to market. I guess this is very important here regarding our technical transformation. Speed is very important, and with the help of our solutions, we are able to support the different applications very fast. Reduce operating costs, I guess, is a big point for our customers. Bring your own license or subscription and reduce the risk. All these advantages are important reasons to think about our cloud deployment, or maybe at the end our cloud software components. And this is such a hybrid scenario for cloud and on-premise solution as well. Here at the core, you can see our SAP Business Planning and Consolidation tool, which we can deploy on-premise or in the private cloud, and then maybe you can build satellites with the help of SAP Analytics Cloud. This is only an example. If you are comfortable with this approach, maybe you can implement your core applications with the help of Analytics Cloud, and you build satellites with SAP BPC. At the end of the day, the target architecture depends on the requirement from your business. Leverage big data, and here you can see some screenshots from our administrator tool for the backend models. All these Eclipse-based modeling tools are already part of our BW family, and now with BPC 11 we are able to build the planning and the reporting scenarios with the help of these tools. Make better decision. I guess this is clear. I have mentioned this for many times. All our customers have big data, but this all big data volumes or data lakes are nightmares, and at the end of the day, the data quality is not really the best. And if they start planning applications with such a data quality, then they are not able to reach a good plan quality at the end. Okay. The unification, one tool for planning, budgeting, forecasting, and consolidation. Also one tool, one family, one installation for all different finance purposes, and integration. I guess this is here the home turf of SAP solutions. SAP BPC has a deep integration in BW4, in S4, and in SAP Cloud Analytics. And at the end of the day, the combination, this is my opinion, the combination or the mix of the different tools support or will be able to support all customer requirements in the best way. BPC 11 can be, or for BPC 11 we have different, let me say, deployment versions. As I already mentioned on the slide before, SAP BPC is part of S4, but as it is of today, for S4 we support only we support SAP S4HANA only with BPC 10.1, and this depends on the fact that the embedded BW component is on S4HANA is based only on BW 7.x, and SAP BPC 11 is running only on top of BW 4. SAP 11 is the one and only planning and application, planning and consolidation tool on top of BW 4 HANA. S4 HANA is part of a different application platform. The colleagues from BW4, they left the SAP NetWeaver platform to do the reason now they are more flexible, and they can drive and bring innovation to BW4 with their own speed, and there is no relationship with other tools on top of SAP NetWeaver. SAP BPC 10.1 as the add-on for S4HANA for financial planning. I guess here we have a huge demand in the market. I will say many customers, maybe 70 or 80%, are thinking to use the SAP BPC add-on for S4HANA for some financial planning applications. And at the end, SAP 11, the version for SAP BW for HANA, is a generic planning tool. That means we are talking very often about EPM and finance planning, and that we are able to support here planning and consolidation. But at the end of the day, SAP BPC 11 is a generic planning application, and with the help of this tool, you can support all different kind of planning. From the data integration point of view, as you can see, we are an add-on on top of SAP BW4, and to do this reason, we get all advantages regarding ETL, for example, or data, to bring data and manage data over the whole stack from the source system to the client. All these advantages are coming for free. New functionality, one of the most important things today is our new homepage. As you can see, state of the art. I can create my own favorites. I see directly charts, and I can select if I want to have a bar chart and pie diagram, whatever. On the right hand side, for this example, I see my own activities, and so I'm able to start here with the help of this web admin client my planning cycle, and this is a very good starting point, and I'm able to create my own screen. Also here I'm very flexible if the activities should be part of the right hand panel and left hand panel. From the modeling tool perspective, now we build our data model with the help of the same tools as we already built our BW model. And from the data integration point of view, I guess we had already a look on this picture. but in another context. Openness, that means we're able to go from BPC standard planning model into the cloud, and so we have a deep relationship and integration in our cloud tool as well. Yeah. Can skip the slide. For regarding the performance, we bring more and more calculations down to the HANA box, and so we are able to offer the best performance which you can accept here regarding planning applications on a high data volume. We have new functionalities regarding Fox formulas. For example, one important topic here is the aggregation level can be used as a reference since 7.5 SP4, and now with the help of a DSO object, you can now also reference to data in Fox. Planning enable DSO object, we have shipped this in BW 7.40 SP5 for the first time. And if you start, or if you are using today BW 7.5 and you have a BW 4 BPC 11 strategy, then you should use for the development of new planning applications only ADSO objects and composite providers. And on this slide, we described this fact again. ADSO objects since BW 7.5 SP4, our let me say one and only object for storing data. We have replaced with the help of the ADSO objects our info providers, and now we have only ADSO objects and composite providers in the system. And from this point of view, we have reduced the complexity regarding the development of planning applications. We have reduced the number of data the metadata, but in the same time, we offer the same functionality. From the client point of view, we have one common client for EPM and for BPC. From the time of full release SAP Analysis for Office 2.4 SP2, we have now one common Excel client for the BPC standard and the BPC embedded model. You should use the EPM plugin for BPC standard, and the EPM add-in 10.0 is no longer supported here. Regarding simplification, we have removed some things. We have removed the virtual provider. Very important is BW BPS is no longer supported, and all customers need to migrate their BPS planning models. Architecture of the planning models, I guess, important regarding the implementation. In BW 7.4, BPC was part of an add-on on top of the BPC stack, or BW stack. The embedded model was already part of the BW software component. For BW 7.5, BPC embedded and standard was part of the BW software component, and now we go back to the add-on. There are big advantage of the add-on. Now we are more flexible to create our own development cycle and so on, without a deep relationship to BW4 here. And again, on this slide, BPS is no longer supported in BW4. This is, I guess, very important. The relationship between the models, BPC embedded and standard, as you can see from the history point of view, the BWIP pack model is the underlying data model of BPC embedded. Then we have a BPC standard model, and both models have a combination. They have combined functionality, the web admin client, consolidation, business process flows, and workflow status. And very often we got a question, what should I implement? Should I implement the embedded model and the standard model? And we say the world is not black or white. The result or the answer to this question is in the middle. And from our point of view, you can use the BPC embedded model and the standard model in parallel. The question, what kind of model you should implement depends on customer's requirement. And here you can see the evolution of our models. In the middle, we have our BW IP pack planning model, and now you can see here from the architecture point of view, we have only ADSO objects. We have a composite provider aggregation level on top. As you can see, we have replaced the info provider with the help of ADSO object, and we have the same configuration for BPC standard as well. The BPC embedded model is the combination of the BW IP pack planning model and the BPC embedded environment and with the help of this environment, we are able to support this similar end user friendly functionality as you already know from BPC standard. The big advantage of the front end side is that we have one common front end family. We have a the UI5 admin client for embedded and standard. We have one common Excel client for BPC embedded and standard model, and in addition we have a Numira client here for BPC embedded. The question, how can I go from my current system to the future? Unfortunately, we have not yet finished the preparation of our conversion information. We have planned to support this information at the end of July. But with respect to the BW4 migration or conversion, we have updated this slide, and here you can see, or here you will, with the help of the following slide, you will get an impression how you can go from the current state to the future. Important is that the best starting point, or the starting point which we need is BPC 7.5 on top of HANA. And if you are today using BW on any DB, in the first step, you need to migrate the system to BPC 10.1 and SAP BW on SAP HANA. Then, if you have the release 7.5, you can install a starter add-on, and with the help of the starter add-on, we are able to convert the meta objects automatically. The starter add-on for BW IP conversion is still available. For planning purposes, we have planned to offer the starter add-on in the first release in Q3 2017. We have two different, we are talking about different ways of conversion. We have an in-place conversion and a remote conversion. The in-place conversion means we are working on the same server, on the same physical box. We have the same SIDs. And on top of this SAP BW, the starting point is SAP BW 7.5 SP6. We install the starter add-on, and then on top, as part of this instance, we convert our objects. The second approach is the remote conversion. We have different instances, two physical instances. One is the 7.5 starting point, or as you can see, you can start on 7.0. The target box is our BW4 HANA box, and here we can start very easy. We install the add-on as well. We convert our meta objects, and then we create a transfer to the new box. The big advantage from my point of view, you can kill the waste in your old system very easy. Yeah, and what different kind of conversion you want to use for your project, depends on the architecture on the customer side. On this slide, we explain again the in-place conversion, as I already mentioned here, one single instance, and then between our BW landscape, as normally if we have a dev, a prod, and a dev, maybe a test on productive system, then you can create transports between the different systems. For the remote conversion, as you can see, you need to upgrade every system. The dev system, then you create a transport for your separate BW4 box. And then you can transport the objects as well from the dev system to the prod system. On this slide, at the end, we describe again the different options which you have to bring your current planning applications to the new world, to make this planning applications ready for BPC 11. If you start on any DB, then the migration path could be first step to SAP on HANA. Then on SAP BW 7.5, we install our starter add-on, and then we are ready for BPC 11. Important, and I guess this is clear, if you are coming or if you still live in a BPC Microsoft world, then the new implementation is mandatory. And I guess here the greenfield approach makes a lot of sense. And I'm already in discussions with one customer in Spain, and they will to start the new implementation as part of BPC 11. The blend roadmap, I guess we have only 5 minutes now. 5 minutes left. The blend innovations are coming completely, or going completely in cloud integration, the UX transformation, and the collaboration. And in the future, we will follow the same strategy as well. One of our most important things is the LOB flexibility, the collaboration. We will invest in DPF improvements, and we will support the digital transformation the best way. If you should be interested to join or to start with BPC 11, we have set up an early adopter care program, and the big advantage here, we are able to support you here in first class support during your project. All information, or you will find all information with the help of this link. Here you can see the key dates. If we have started in May, we have planned to close the service at the end of Q4. But if you should start maybe in 1st January 2018, so you can check here with PM team together how we can support here your project, and then we can go forward together. Okay, I can say thank you for your time and your interest from BPC